Hey, what's up? Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're answering viewer mail that came from the post office. How did you get my address? So I'm always amazed at all the number of letters and emails and comments and everything that I get over the years, and I'm always trying to respond to each and every one of them. Some of them require just, a couple of sentences. Some of them require a thank you. Some of them require an elaborate demonstration, and I'm always happy to answer your questions at the best way possible. Got a letter here, and I think it's perfect for today's topic. So it reads, "Dear Scott, your performance up until this point has been great." Thanks. That means a lot, really. Okay. However, if you don't tell me how to mount Quasar tubes to light stands, I'm going to take this sharp knife and do unspeakable things to this newspaper. Love, your number one fan. That's a little dark. But you know what? Your point is actually valid, and it's a great lesson that we can do today. And I wanted to do this one a while back. I think I talked a little bit about it on a live stream, but my good friend Brandon it's Brandon. Anyway, he showed me how to make these amazing plates to mount your Quasar tubes to light stands. So let me demonstrate what that looks like and how you can make those at home for really much, much less than they're selling for online. So all you really need is a baby plate, and they do come in different sizes. So let's just use this short one. All right. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is what the finished product looks like. It is literally just a baby plate. You can have these things for as small as $10 on Amazon. They're on sale sometimes. I will link all of the parts below if you want to buy them through my affiliate link, or if you just want to buy them locally, it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't really matter the shaft size. It doesn't really matter the shaft size. It doesn't really matter the size of the baby plate or the pin. All that does is stick it far out from the grip head. You can buy the larger baby plates if you wanted to add more. I've got two on here. They would go this way. And this mounting method works great with the T8s or the T12s. If you're going to use the T12s, which are the CrossFades, you'll want the larger diameter clips. So as you see here, the T8s are actually smaller than the T12s, which are the crossfade size. These are just the single color bulbs. So you would need the larger clips. These will work with this, but I mean, you're trying to hold these in as best as possible without stretching them. And I feel like over time, this is gonna stretch if you went with that. It'll probably work though, but I will link to both size clips. And it is so easy. But you could mount on this one this way, you could mount them, two of them, and this will hold 4-footers, it'll hold 1-footers, it'll hold 2-footers. You could also turn them sideways. You'd need to drill another couple of set of holes down the middle, but you could mount a third one in the middle. You could even go 4x all the way wide. So really all you're doing, and this is the beauty of it, there are already holes drilled in these baby plates. They're already here. And so all you need are two holes that are lined up. In fact, this one has the holes lined up so you could mount 3 if you really wanted. All you're gonna do is you're gonna use these very small nuts and bolts. Just buy them at the hardware store. I'm trying to remember the size, but these are millimeter just because I didn't want to re-drill the holes. I just wanted to stick them through. So you're just gonna stick a small bolt through this side and screw it on with a nut on the back side and just tighten them up and get them lined up this way. And boom, that is the simplest plate. I bought, I think it was 20 pairs of these clips, and they were like $8. I bought the screws. I bought like 20 sets of them or 40 sets of them. It was like $7. And then again, you can get this for as low as 10, but they're usually about anywhere from $12 to $15 if you go with the Impact brand. This is a Matthews, this is an Avenger. So it really doesn't matter, but they really, really, really work well. And they hold on super tight. I mean, if you break one of these brackets, it's no big deal. And they're rubber coated so that they don't actually damage these Quasars. I mean, they're so affordable. You can just buy an extra amount of brackets depending on how many you use, and you just replace them as needed. But then now you got all your connections lined up at the bottom. But I mean, this doesn't go anywhere. It is solid, solid, solid. And you just hang it off of your grip head, and you can angle it at any angle you need. And I mean, it is the simplest way to mount these without paying $100, which is how much these things go for. I think Modern sells them for like $90. That is unnecessary when you can do it yourself for less than $20. And if you buy the brackets, if you have a bunch of these baby plates, you can make 4 of them for probably in the neighborhood of $60. That's a lot. And that allows you to mount 8 of these lights. Or if you want to do the 3 or 4, they make large plates. So you could mount 4 of them across if you wanted. I mean, that's a lot of light coming out of these. You know, I'm such a big fan of the Quasars. You don't need to do that with these Q ions because, hey, look at that, they're magnetic. And I mean, remember the CrossFades are a little bit larger. There's a larger size clamp. I will put that in the description down below. I mean, if you have any questions or comments about this, feel free to put those in the comment section down below. I hope it's crossed out. It says Jeff Wells, and that's crossed out. Disco Jefe, that's crossed out. And it says your #1 fan. Dude, next time, don't do a bad job of crossing it out. I'm going to turn this, you know what? Yeah, as always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those in the comment section down below. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you. Follow me on all social medias at Scott Balkum. I do have a Patreon if you want to support me there. It helps me put on great saving tips like this or any other thing that I'm doing. Just head on over there to Patreon and just, help out whatever you can. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing to this channel is your gateway to this community. And this community is actually one of the coolest communities. I loved when I do the live streams and everybody joins up, but they all are happy and they all have great comments or questions. And we all just kind of help each other because you can learn something from me. I can learn something from you. We are a community. We are not a group that is following a person because we're all learning every day. So if you click subscribe, you could be a part of this community. It'll let you know every time I live stream. Don't forget to click that little alert bell next to it, and that will alert you every time I post a new video or I'm live streaming. As always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.